There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will.
So welcome back, friends. We're going to do a new moon reading. I'm going to do just 2 cards of what the new moon is going to bring you. I'm going to do a Mahjong card and an Alchemy 1977. I think it's 1977 England card. Do it like that. Can y'all see it that way? Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to use the old school cartomancy meanings for it. I actually didn't write the meanings on here like I did the other one. I did something else I want to show you guys. You might find it to be a cute idea if you're learning definitions to a new system. But as you can see, this is all types of old because how wrinkled it is. But what I did was I bought one of these plexi photo frames from Walmart for like 80 cents. And then I took a piece of scrapbook paper just so it looks cute on my desk. And then I just slid the piece in here. So I can, always, check just to make sure I have the meaning correct. Until it's click in my brain, like my other systems. Okay, because I do read with a lot of systems. And you may be new to the channel. If you are, hello, welcome. I'm glad you came through. So just a little tidbit about me, which my other viewers already know. I'm an older lady. I'm in my 43. I'm 43. And, I don't remember a million different details all the time, But, yeah, I work with at least 5 different systems I can think of off the top of my head. And so definitions sometimes can, out of my head. So since I'm trying to relearn the regular cartomancy, I decided to make that. And it's just a tidbit for those of you who are just learning too. It'll help, all right, until you get the symbology down. Usually once you know the symbols, you can jump from system to system because the symbols don't often change that much from culture to culture. Some are, but most aren't, okay? All right, so let's get on into it. I'm going to start off with the collective. What will the new moon be bringing? We'll do one of these alchemy cards. We have the Ace of Diamonds, which is news. Okay, that is a news card. And let's pull a Mahjong for the collective. What will the new moon be bringing? And we have the Two of Circle. It has to do with either being firm or a lover. Okay, so for the collective, what will the new moon be bringing? For many of you, news of a new lover. I guess for some of you, it could be news that your lover has a new lover. That's not good news. And then for some of you, it's just news, but because it came with this pine, it could be like some really rough news to take. Like really rough news to take. So, ugh. I always hate having to give bad news, but life is not all good news, right? So you should never expect your reader to always give you good news. And if you're going through a really bad slump in life and you get a reader, I would tell you you shouldn't expect to hear no bunch of good news. What you should expect to hear is your real situation and a way out. Okay, and that way out probably ain't gonna be easy either. All right, it's probably not what you're gonna want to hear, but it is what it is. So let's start off with fire signs. All right, because I always do these things in order. It's fire, earth, air, and water. All right, so fire. Let's see, what is the new moon bringing in? So we have we got a lot of diamonds here, right? So we have 7 of diamonds, which is still, well, thoughts or plans, okay? This is really pretty. 7 of diamonds, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has a spider. I was going to say arachnid, but it's almost like a skull in the abdomen of the spider. Okay, so we have thoughts or news, right? Well, thoughts or wishful thinking, or plans. Okay. Okay. So this is Heaven card. It has to do with happiness or prosperity or aiming high. Okay. So fire signs. What I see for you all is like you have some really positive thoughts going on. Most of you are thinking of how can you complete a project so that you can get your final gains. Others of you are making plans to do something that makes you really happy. But with this being diamonds and this being heaven, for a lot of you fire signs, you're making plans to be financially secure. And hey, that's a wonderful thing, you know? So that's what the new moon is bringing you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope y'all have a wonderful new moon to full moon. And of course, I'll be back for full moon. And let's move on into earth signs. So earth signs, what is the new moon bringing you? Okay, we had one jump out. So we have, take a good look at her. Let me see if I can get it to focus on her for y'all. Okay, so she is the Jack of Clubs. Okay, this is a friend. Okay, it usually represents a friend or a child. It could be a child, but usually it's a friend. Okay, now let's pull one more. What to do earth signs? What should they expect from the new moon? What's the moon bringing? I'm gonna pull one more. I'm gonna pull one more. This has been haunting me all day, and I just really don't like it. And I'm an earth sign, and I keep pulling it myself. It kind of looks like bad news about a child. Like really hard, important news to swallow about a friend or one of your children. Let's see. I'm gonna pull just one more card. Please clarify. So when I try to clarify, this flew out, and it's the Two of Hearts. It has to do with passion. So this is definitely about someone you're passionate about. So a really close friend or a child. There's definitely, okay, for some people, okay, there's two different things. There's a good connotation to this reading and a negative connotation to this reading. For some people, you're going to find out some really rough news to take about one of your children. For others of you, you're actually, you're going to find out some news about a lover. And it kind of looks like a return. Kind of looks like a return from an old lover. And I know that's weird to get those same two messages from the same set of cards, but you'd be surprised because these have a lot of dual meanings too. Like this ghost here has to do with the supernatural or things that are dead or clairvoyant, psychic, or whatever and all that. But this East Wind card could represent yourself or something of lasting importance. And this 2 here can be either something that's hard or being firm, or it could represent a lover, you know. I mean, the more I look at it, it could also mean that a friend comes along, a friend that's passionate about you comes along and is telling you that you're being too hard on yourself. It could be a few different things, okay? But let's just stick to either some harsh news is coming with the new moon or a lover's coming back, okay? Ugh. At any rate, I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. And we're going to move on into air signs and try to keep it simple. Alright, air signs. What is the new moon bringing you? Okay, so we have the Ace of Spades. This is always the most my favorite card in every deck, you know, playing card deck. But this card has to do with tragedy, death, or endings. Okay, and let's see. Let's pull from the Mahjong deck and see what is the new moon bringing, so we can get a full picture of the situation. Okay. What's funny is we have an ending, and then we have a it's time to get up and go again. Okay, and this last card says be flexible. So what it says to me is something's going to end, and you are going to feel really shitty about this ending. Okay, but the cards are saying just pick yourself right back up, like dust yourself off and try again, because this situation just requires flexibility. It may not be dust yourself off and try the same situation again. Very likely it could be dust yourself off and try a new approach. Okay, and learn to be, because with it being flexible, it's like things don't always work the way that you think they will. Sometimes you have to, you know, try a different way or bend it a little bit from the way that you had it planned. Okay, so basically your message for the month is dust yourself off and try again. Okay, so I hope you all have enjoyed your message, and let's get into water signs. What will the new moon be bringing you? All right, so we have the Four of Hearts. See, make sure you can get a good look at her as well. Okay, so we have the Four of Hearts, and the Four of Hearts usually has to do with some sort of gathering. Okay, you know, some enjoyable get together, a date, you know, going out to dinner with friends, something, a festival, something like that. But some sort of a wedding. Could be a wedding as well. Some sort of nice gathering. And let's see what else is the new moon bringing water signs. Okay, so we have another red card. We have a red dragon, which is a card for success that's already in motion. And let's clarify that red dragon. Wow, we're going to clarify that with a green dragon, which means just ultimate go success, go. And wow, and okay, so this is another lover reading. Okay. It's a lot of love going on since the beginning of June. Every time I read, that's all I see anymore. Love, 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 love. I mean, I like love, but sometimes I'm like, damn, maybe I'm just jealous because I ain't getting none. But it is what it is. So I have some sort of gathering or get together. It looks like it's a successful date. And I think that the successful date is going to then lead to a successful pairing. Okay. So listen. It may not necessarily be love. It could be business partnership. So it could be that you get out, you know, with a potential business partner, and it's a successful outing, and y'all decide to move forward with a partnership. It's either that, or you have a great date, you know, and they decide to move further, take it further, and y'all partner up. Okay. So this is what I have for the full moon bringing. I said full moon. I'm sorry. The new moon bringing to you guys. New moon is Tuesday. And, you know, I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoy your new moon festivities for those of you that have new moon festivities. And I guess I'll see you in the next video.
This could be the first